Hello, I hope all of you had a good holiday. Today I'm going to be reviewing ABZU for the Nintendo Switch. I want to start by talking about the sound. I really appreciate the music in this game. It sets the tone well, it suits the environment. Usually in busier places it tends to be on busier sounds, and if it's a relaxing place the music's slower and calmer. I did find one particular track in the whole soundtrack that was really hard to listen to. I believe what I read on the website was that it involved a lot of oboe, and it was really high in scaling, and it kind of made me turn my sound off. But that was an aberration compared to the rest of the game. The rest of it was pretty amazing. For the other sound effects in the game, you can hear the ocean life moving around you. When you get near a larger whale or shark, it sounds almost like a jet taking off, which gives you a good sense of like the size of those fish, or mammals in the case of whales. I give the sound in ABZU a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good ranking for me. Graphically, the environments can be beautiful at times and bland other times. The fish, they also vary greatly. When you get to a meditation stone, which I'm currently actually in one of these one-way tunnels, although you may not be able to tell just by looking at it, so I can't find one right now, but when you find a meditation stone, you can get a really good look at the fish and see their names, and some of them look really good. There's at least one school of fish that kind of looks like flattened Coke bottles to me, and if you look at the diver, you notice that it looks kind of like an early Lara Croft. It's very few polygons. I don't really notice that when I'm playing the game, though. I did only give the graphics a 6 out of 10 because, like I said, the environments could be very bland at times. In fact, here I come to one that's like almost all pink. I do appreciate how the environments react to me. Like, you see some of the plant life receding into its bulbs. Regarding gameplay, ABZU is not a long game. You can finish it in an afternoon and still have time for that bit of cleaning or that essay that you've been procrastinating on. The controls are smooth, they become pretty intuitive after a while. My only complaint at times was that I wished the camera was a little bit better about following the character after you've adjusted the camera, but on the other hand it does let you get better views of the ocean if only there were a few more things worth seeing. ABZU does suffer from a little bit of an identity crisis. It starts off relaxing, just swimming around with fish. You can grab the larger fish and hang on to them and go for a ride. Then a little bit later into the game, it becomes a lot like, I know I already mentioned it becomes a lot like Tomb Raider, where you're solving puzzles, but there's no real threats. You won't find any bandits or Tyrannosaurus Rexes swimming around in the ocean. And what dinosaurs you do find, and yes, there's at least one that I found, are not threatening to you. I don't want to spoil too much about the story or about how the game ends, but the ending was what really got me. I wish more of the game felt as good as that ending did. Now, taking the publisher's intent into account, which was of a more artistic bent, I gave the gameplay for ABZU an 8 out of 10. It is important to know that there's a few things ABZU is not. I myself downloaded it hoping to find a more modernized Endless Ocean. ABZU is not a diving simulator. I know I'm underwater, I'm diving, but it's not a diving simulator. It's not remotely realistic. It is also not a large open world in spite of appearing to occur in the ocean. It's really a series of small rooms interconnected by one-way tunnels like I was in earlier. It is, as the publishers intended, kind of a dreamlike experience. There's parts of it that are definitely not realistic at all, but they feel right. They fit in with the game. It may be just a little bit overpriced on the eShop in my opinion, but I do recommend this game for anyone that wants just a good relaxing afternoon game. Overall, I gave ABZU an 8 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this review. Feel free to give me a comment with some good feedback. I'm still new and learning. And if you do like this and want to see more like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'm also going to be posting some gameplay videos in the very near future. Probably not from ABZU because, like I said, it's really short and I don't want to spoil it. But I will be doing more than just reviews in the very near future. Thank you. Have a good day.